Welcome back everybody, we are here today with another Botania tutorial. Today we're looking at how to automate the Orechid, and in particular this design is based on one of my previous designs for a smooth stone generator. It's got a few tweaks, but definitely have a look at that smooth stone generator if you haven't checked it out yet. The link should be on screen right now or down in the description as well, and let's get to it. Here's the basic design we have. We've got a dispenser with a lava bucket inside of it, and a diluted mana pool with some water flowing over the top. The rest is just mana glass casing in the water. The first thing we want to do is place a spark with a recessive augment on that spark, on top of that diluted mana pool. Then place some blocks around here. And what we can do is we can leave these other two blocks empty on either side of the dispenser. Place a diluted mana pool with a comparator coming out of it. And another diluted mana pool just below that there. Then take a redstone mana spreader and place it on top of that diluted mana pool that we just put down. And another one just next to the comparator in the middle. And a diluted mana pool on top of that with the spark on each of these. Then we'll take a dominant augment and place one on each of these sparks. The next step we'll do is we'll place these mana detectors around. We'll place one on top of this dispenser, which will power the dispenser and the redstone mana spreader. And the other one will be switching the dispenser back on. Then head down here and we'll place a temporary block next to this diluted mana pool, which we'll be using in a little bit. Now we'll switch out our inventory and start by making our composite lens. So what you'll need is a slime ball with a phantom lens and a warp lens. Make sure the phantom lens is on the top of the warp lens, and make sure the product looks like the phantom lens and not the warp lens. Then head out here and place the ball lens on the middle mana spreader and the phantom lens on the left mana spreader there. And just face the left one into the mana detector and face the middle one into the bottom mana pool. Now what we'll do is we'll connect the force relay, so right click on this force relay and right click on this mana detector, and then the same for that one onto this block at the bottom here, and then we can just delete that block over there. Then place a button on the dispenser and we'll get the lava going so that it can create some smooth stone, and we can get rid of that button now. Come around this side and place a hopper hock wherever you'd like with a chest next to that, and the orchid wherever you'd like. Just make sure the orchid is connected to this top mana pool around here. Then we can break these two blocks, they're not really necessary. Now we'll place our mana input for this build. We'll be placing a guilty mana pool here with a spark on it, so that we can fill up these dominant sparks around here. And then we'll also place a mana spreader to fill up this mana pool around here. I'll take you through a quick explanation of what's about to happen here. As this mana pool fills up, it fills up the orchid, which can then work on that stone block in the middle. Once it works on the stone block and turns it into an ore, the orchid will then fill up, and once the orchid is completely full, this mana pool will fill up and send a redstone signal through that comparator to trigger this whole event over here. What will happen is that will set off a new block at the bottom, and the process will repeat itself indefinitely. If you don't want the ore to be broken by a ball lens, what you can also do is save the ore as if it was a silk-touched ore, by placing a weight lens in place of the ball lens and also dropping this mana pool one block down. If you get this issue over here where the mana pool is completely filled up, all you have to do is just break this mana pool and place a new diluted mana pool down, and the process should get started right again. Let me know down in the comments if this did help you. Also, stay tuned, we've got an ore processing tutorial on the way. If you would like to keep up to date with all the new videos coming out on this channel, follow me on Twitter, the link will be in the description, and I'll see you next time.